Excuse me, sorry about that. Because I feel this game feels a little bit more horror RPG than a shooter. There are shooter elements. But that would be like calling this a shooter would be like calling Deus Ex 1 a shooter, which is not what Deus Ex 1 is. If any of you played the original Deus Ex. Lovely game. Lovely game. Exactly. System Shock 2 is an RPG in an FPS world. Bioshock is an FPS with RPG elements. Exactly. And one isn't better than the other. Like if you really like RPGs, this game's great. If you really like shooters, Bioshock's great. Pick your poison. Or in this case, pick your, I don't know, drink preference. And I prefer the RPG sophistication. Same. I really like RPGs. When they put two enemies in the same room, one that I feel like killing with melee, and another that explodes, those moments. It's just like, alright, I gotta melee this guy and then get away before I explode. Got stuck a little bit. Behind here? No. +1 everything said and written just now. Yeah. Hi there. Can I... I'll just kill him. I was gonna run down and melee him a bit. Ow. To save some ammo, but... I'll just end up taking unnecessary damage. Oh yeah, that's malfunctioning. Right. I kind of want to get down there and loot his corpse, because I've seen corpses despawn. I kind of want to get down there now. There, no, there it is. There we go. Yeah, 40 nanites. Yeah. Thing. Okay. Corpse with nothing on them. No weaponry. Oh, easy. Easy. Done. Hypo, armor piercers, and chips. My second Braum boost is almost halfway down. Ammo and a gun with rounds in it. Alright. Hearing. Cool. Blam! Got him. Med kit or hypo, because I heard noises. Yep. Hold on. How many armor pierces do I have? 17. Takes like 5 or 6 shots to kill him. Melee I could do, but we got a lot of medical hypos, to be honest. See if we can get some cheeky melee hits in. Ow. I'm too fast for you. Old computing software. You gotta upgrade your targeting computers. Processor's too slow.
This is Xerxes. Due to measures beyond our control, all meal service aboard the Von Braun will be suspended. Nutritious snacks are available at most replicators.
There we go. I got shot once. It's fine. Saved a lot of ammo. Saved a lot of ammo.
some ways, the many is not unlike the UNN. There's a joy in working towards a collective goal, and being able to put aside the things that draw us apart and make us separate. Why do we fear the loss of our individuality so much? Man can dream, but the many can accomplish.
So just current character approach, since we're already talking about the RPG elements. Focused on weapons hacking, psi, apparently a large amount of melee. Since this is my first playthrough and sorta blind, which, if you don't understand that part, I've played up until the big twist with the, you find a corpse and then everything changes. I don't want to spoil, because this is probably getting uploaded to YouTube, so if anyone's watching, I don't want to spoil it for them. But I played up until that point. And on my first character, which got to that point, I mostly did guns. I dabbled a bit in energy. I might dabble in energy again, I don't know. But I meleeed as much as I could to conserve ammo. And I'll probably do the same thing. I'm probably gonna skip psi for now, and if I want to do psi, I'll just do a new playthrough and only do psi. From what I've heard, psi is kind of like an all or nothing sort of thing, because there's a lot of good skills in psi, but you gotta spend a lot of points.
Constance, I fear now for my life. I think this has gone beyond any imaginings of Diego and Korenchkin. I do not believe they are in control at all. We must discover what it was they found down on the surface of Tau 75 and why they guard the secret so jealously. I think this is more important than my life, or your life, or the life of this ship. Be brave
I'm not alone in this.
and be careful.
I'm not alone in this house. I keep getting asked questions. Speaking for myself, there are about 5 good psi abilities. Most of the others are situational at best. Like, I've looked through. And like, the first tier, the damage thing here, like, 15% damage, like, that doesn't seem that useful. Plus, it's only 20 seconds. Weapon kickback doesn't seem that useful because I haven't had any problems with it. Pulling objects towards you, that seems good. Agility +2 seems good, I guess, because it lasts for 2 minutes. Cybernetic affinity +2, that seems good for hacking. The alarm skill seems completely useless. And the cryokinesis is probably good. And this is a whole bunch. I once tried a psi only run and some point ran out of resources in the middle of hard enemies. I would say psi can be well combined with hacking. Psi is great to amplify probably most approaches, but only psi is really hard. Yeah. Sorry about that. I've got to take this. I'll be back in 3-4 minutes. Sorry about this. There we go. I'll BRB. Sorry about that. Game window, there it is. Oop. What you doing? Oh yeah. Looting. Checked all of this. I think we're going upstairs? Yeah, we are. Go upstairs. Yeah, there's a hole in the roof. I hear you. Are. 4 armor piercer plus 12. Okay. Don't know if there's a good space to melee up there. Cyber modules and anti-personnel rounds. Okay. Oh yeah, I jammed broken laser pistol. And the French Epstein device. An audio log.
Ballone's dead. I was just talking to him and this cyborg came up behind him and... Okay, Connie, get a grip. Get a grip. I've recoded the door lock and engineering control to 15061. I think I'll be safe in here. Yeah, I'll be safe in here.
Yeah! Nice. Okay, so we got a password for a door I couldn't open from earlier. And I got an French Epstein device. Steve is... Yeah. Let's you upgrade a weapon without the upgrade skill. I don't know how many of these are in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna get them upgrading skill. What is it called? Modify? Modify. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get modify. We're probably gonna go pretty heavy on standard weaponry. And I know there's an assault rifle because I picked one up in my first attempt at a playthrough. Welcome back. Hey, thanks. Welcome back to you too. I don't know what weapons I want to use. Like, I don't know if the pistol's gonna be useful the entire game. I don't know if the shotgun's gonna be useful the entire game. I can't upgrade the wrench, I don't think. Yeah, no. Anyways, first run, great, enjoy. It's like... It's like the title says, is blind-ish. It's semi-blind. I've played up until a certain point. After that, it's all blind. We're still in the, part where I know. Like, I know up until the 4th floor. Which is what, operations, I guess? I don't know. I know up until there. I'm happy to provide any advice or spoilers you'd like. You have to make clear when you want spoilers in backseat. Yeah, only backseat if I actually ask for it. I think out aloud a lot. I think I'll figure it out. I want to know about the friendships and advice about builds. Not really. Ooh, hi. Not really. I'll probably figure it out on my own. Oh god. Peekaboo. Let's play hide and seek with a giant robot. I'll probably try to figure it out on my own. I'll probably save up the upgrade things. Here's the thing you can ask me. If I drop something on the floor, will it remain there the entire game, or will it unload when I leave an area? Oh, that didn't work. Okay. If I'm gonna play peekaboo with a robot... Ow. Okay, we're wasting too much health. I'm just gonna shoot him. Yeah, the one thing you can tell me, if I drop an item on the floor, does it just stay there forever? Because if so, then I can just leave, like, little storage things for me. Everything should persist on the ground for the whole game, except for corpses. They do sometimes despawn. I've seen the corpses despawn. Okay, so, because I was thinking, because I don't know what to use these on yet, the Epstein devices, so I was thinking just put them somewhere. Well, the one that I have. Until I find a weapon I really like. And then use them for something.
Hello?
Ooh, hi. Okay.
I'm sure this is just what you were looking for.
I should be able to get by him without having to kill him, save some ammo. Yes, come this way.
Right away, sir. Oh, very good, sir.
Go.
Right away, sir.
Aha! Oh, wrong way almost.
I'm sure this is just what you were looking for.
Didn't think there was a French Epstein device here. Whenever I play these games, I like, I look at every damn corner. I don't want to miss stuff. Hello, friends. The shotgun kind. Ouch. Alright, ow. Oof. Oh, I got killed. Let's see what happens. I've never died before. Okay, did I lose? I lost 15 nanites. Was that it? Just 15 nanites? Oh, my implant's about to run out. Or did I lose 10? I've never died before in this game. Is it just 10 nanites? Because if so, that's kinda... Well, that's kind of a light penalty for dying. Which I'm fine with, but... Hello. Getting... Well, you did have excruciating pain as your body was rebuilt cell by cell. Oh yeah, I remember that message. That was way earlier. The bioreconstruction.
On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Yeah. Okay, well... So I'm assuming then if I run out of nanites, then we get a game over. Okay, well that's our first death. That was a learning experience, which is good. If we only lose nanites, I kinda... We'll see what I think about it. If I start dying quite a lot later game, I might actually be fine with it. But as for right now, we've gotten quite far without dying. And I died to my own mistake. There was a guy with melee and a guy with shotgun. I should have just blasted them because I got a lot of ammo. But I wanted to conserve ammo. Yeah. We'll see, I guess. Is there a corpse now, or... I guess... Oh yeah, I guess not. I guess I very quickly disappear and then get... reconstructed. I hate those heavy, slow, loud gates in the storage area. I don't know why, but those are the main reason why I hate that area. Perfect time with the appearance of your chat message on screen. Oh, okay. I didn't catch it. So I think we've done everything here. I got the password. Oh, well, got the password for the upstairs thing. Oh, hi. Tried to surprise me. Ow. The shotgun guys would be very annoying if they did more damage. 3 damage isn't too bad. Maybe on... Here's a question, actually. Do answer this one. what are the differences in the difficulties? Because this is on normal right now, because it's my first playthrough. Usually, when a video game comes out, when a new video game comes out, I play it on the hardest. But this is an old video game, and old video games, when they say hard, they mean it. So I decided to play on a normal. But yeah, what are the differences depending on difficulty? Is it like stat-based stuff, or is it damage? Main difference are HP and cyber mods needed to upgrade. You get substantially less HP and the upgrade costs substantially more cyber modules. Okay. You can actually change it live if you like. I think changes take effect immediately. Okay, let's save before we try that. Let's try changing. Impossible. I have 16 health now. Hold on. I think upgrading my weapons was like 15. 26. Oh god. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I'm not doing that. Christ. Yeah, that would be... I'll have to try that for my second playthrough. I definitely want to try Impossible for my second playthrough, but... Yeah, wow, that I'm gonna wait with that for the first playthrough. Man. Okay, we got the password. What? Yeah, 12451. Oh wait, no, that was deck 2. 15061. Go. Is it air when hard actually meant hard? Yeah. Which I like. I mean, I like when sorry, it was just booty. I like it when games hard difficulty is actually hard. Because I recently played through Prey 2017 on stream, and I played it on the hardest difficulty, and at first it was really difficult, but at the end it was a joke.
Somebody's been tampering with the Xerxes unit. In the interest of keeping secrets from the powers that be, I've installed a backdoor to the fluidics control computer. To activate it, install hardware override 45M DEX in the system's monitoring unit in command control. You can find 45M DEX in auxiliary storage 5 in the coolant tubes. Keycode 34760.
I like the little pictures. I really like that. Because we're probably never gonna see the character. Maybe this is the character right here. You never know. But you can't really see their face that well. I like those little pictures.
Xerxes is one step ahead of us. He's performed an override on the fluidics control computer and blocked us out. But keep an eye open. You might be able to find some workaround.
The pictures are a nice touch. Yeah. Hello, Hype Man. Thanks for the free med, hypo. Let's make sure I go the right way. This way. I get turned around very easily in this area. Understandably so, though. Also, I should have probably cleaned the blood off of this wrench a while ago. Although my last thing to worry about is rust right now, probably. Still, gotta take care of your equipment.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
I wonder what we get if I hack this. 45%. Right.
Hi there.
There we go.
Please make your
Database
selection.
reinitialized.
Wow, that is expensive. 6 armor piercing bullets for 90. No hypos. We haven't really had any trouble with that, but oh well.
Hi there.
We need medical
Please
hypos.
make your
We go here.
selection.
20 a pop. Yeah, power's still down. Yeah, we're heading there, I think. Oh yeah, speaking of research, osmium. I don't know if there's osmium in there, but we'll find out. If not, there might be on, hold on. 2. Yeah, there's osmium on the other floor. Hi. So if there's an osmium here, we'll go to the other floor. Once we get the elevator. Alright.
Radiation hazard.
Oh yeah, that is helpful. I'm assuming it's not full protection against radiation. I'm assuming if I stood in there for long enough time, I would eventually gotten some radiation in me. But that's really good. Okay, since I'm very forgetful, what was the password? 34760. There we go. Yes, one of the problems I had with BioShock is I played it on the hardest difficulty level the first time through. All the enemies were total bullet sponges, but the game itself was never that difficult. Just annoying. So the thing with Prey 2017 was enemies were never really bullet sponges. Like, difficulty did lower your damage, but early game, things just took forever to die anyways. Or early game, things didn't really take that long to die, and you could just sneak around enemies that were hard. But late game, I was so powerful, the most dangerous enemy in the game, I could run up and face tank and kill it in 3 shots. Or I could just use the slow motion ability, which also boosts your damage by 125%. And the enemy couldn't react to me, because the game is now moving 70% slower, and I could just blam, 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 and the thing's dead. And the game just got too easy. But it was still fun. I really liked Prey 2017. Osmium. Boop. Alright. Now we needed a beaker. I would have never figured this out on my own. While I was reading, about the game and stuff, I figured out that apparently through a message you can pick up worms with the beakers. Did you just have a particularly optimized build? Do you think everybody has that experience? Sorry, my nose is getting stuffed. I need to go fix that. So I was using the best weapon in the game. That game doesn't have many weapons. It's got maybe 6 weapons in total. The shotgun is the best weapon in the game, and you get it super early. If you just put skill points into weapon upgrades, security weapon damage, and the slow-mo ability, and your shotgun is now OP. You've got a shotgun that will kill everything in 3 to 4 shots if you're in shotgun range. M45M Dex. There we
go. Well done. I'm uploading some cybernetic modules. Find an upgrade unit as soon as you can.
Oh yeah, we got Chemical Manifest. I wish I could strike out some of these, like, let's see, Osmium 1. I wish I could strike it out and make it say 0 now, because there's no Osmium here anymore. Get any more messages? No. But yeah, the thing about Prey 2017 is, the enemies... And more dangerous enemies show up very, very quickly in that game. Like, you run into the most dangerous enemy in the game a third of the way through. So the enemies stop becoming more powerful very quickly, and you keep growing the entire game. And that's the problem. Because at first, you have to find your skill points called neuromods. You have to find them yourself. But eventually, you learn the crafting recipe to make them. And once you learn how to make your own neuromods, that's when it gets very easy. I still need to do another playthrough of that game and do melee only. I don't like trying to melee these guys because their hitboxes seems horrible. I've tried meleeing them before and I just miss.
Radiation hazard.
I really want to try Prey too bad about the EULA and DRM. I haven't read the the end user license agreement for that game. What does it say? Although the main thing I'd be interested about is the gimmick, and that's spoiled for me. Which one? Although if I didn't know about the gimmick, I'd never be interested in it at all. Which one? What are we doing? I think we're heading to... Yeah, command control. I don't know what the EULA says, but that's the problem. I'm not spending 30 minutes to read an EULA before I play the game. Most people just skip them today, which is bad. You should read EULAs, but I mean, I'm guilty of skipping them. I didn't read that game's end user license agreement. Oh, my voice is getting ruined. I need something to drink. When I speak for too long, my voice gets more and more gravelly, and it gets annoying for me. The gimmick about what is really going... Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Here's what I would say. Here's what I would say, and what I'm gonna say before I go get a drink. I'd say if the game ever goes on sale, definitely buy it. It's good, it's fun, I really liked it. I had some issues with it. The audio balancing was very annoying to get correct, because everything was either too loud or too quiet. It took me about 15 minutes to fix, but eventually I got it working perfectly, all the audio was fine. The difficulty is a problem in that it's too hard at first and too easy in the end, but again, alright, it happens. I was still fine with it, I really enjoyed it, and the story... It was alright. The best part about that game was exploration. One of the best explorations in a modern game I can think of. So good. So many ways to approach problems. Anyways, we are back 1 minute. I'm gonna get something to drink because my voice is getting destroyed. Ah, there we go. Got something to drink. My throat should be alright. Oh yeah, I've also got to keep a check of what time it is. Where's my phone? Ah, okay, I've got plenty of time. There's a game I have to do daily logins, and I have to do daily missions in every single day. I haven't done them yet today. I've got 6 hours to do them, so it's fine. It's fine, it only takes like 20 minutes anyways. Ooh, research complete. Annelid healing gland. Summary, the tissue can be used to physically heal damage. This gland secretes a prolific mix of hormones and stimulatory enzymes. And is quickly dividing layers of cells spawns off multi-purpose circulatory cells. These cells seek out sites of tissue damage and graft themselves into the tissue, taking on the characteristics of the local host tissue in a matter of moments. Recommendation: the shared tissue compatibilities between human and annelid tissue will allow this gland to be used for healing, though not as fully as it would in an annelid host. Once removed from the host's body, it can only be used once. Okay. is it? There it is.
Good work. Here are some more cyber modules. Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
Got 22. Okay. I don't know if getting more research will be useful. Guess we'll see. Maintenance 3, I feel pretty comfortable in Maintenance 3 right now. I can keep my guns pretty well repaired, pretty easily. Stick to Maintenance 3 for now. Here's the question, if I hit modify on this, modify 1 required. By 1 required. Modify 1 would only cost 10. However, from what it seems to me, when I read stuff, modification is a chance it will work, not guaranteed. Meaning, I could spend these 10 and end up not being able to modify it anyways, because it'd be really hard. Not sure. I'll keep a hold of the cybernetic modules for now. This needs some elevator music. Oh yeah, I need to recharge. Because both of my implants have been... You right click on a weapon, click modify, and it will tell you what you need. Yeah, but if I do it right now, it just says modify when required. It doesn't actually tell me like how hard it's gonna be to do it. Because I believe it's a minigame, correct? It's like the hacking minigame, right? Just exploded? Okay, the wall thing just exploded. Why? Who knows? I won't tell you the difficulty till you get it. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. I don't know, we'll see. From what I've heard, though, since things don't cost as much on normal, me getting this 1 point in me getting this 1 point into modify probably wouldn't completely ruin our playthrough because we do not have enough points anymore for anything. Because so far, I've only spent points on things I know I will need. Like, I'll need hack. I'll need maintenance. I'll need research. And that's all I've spent it on so far. Oh, and strength. And cybernetics. The question is, I wonder if I can get standard up to what I believe is 6 for the assault rifle, and then also get some energy. Because I did find that energy sword, laser rapier or something, and it was doing a lot of damage, and I've been enjoying melee. Hi, shotgun man. Gaia. Fast forward, insert hours here. I'm 1 cyber module short, just 1. Why didn't I get modify all that time ago? Or why did I get modify all the time ago? I mean, that's probably what's gonna end up happening, but who knows? Wait, hold on. Oh no, I'm going the wrong way now. I'm supposed to go up. Right? Yeah. Whee! I'm glad I don't have to put in the password again. Oop.
Now get those engine pods online. You'll have to head into cell 1 and 2 and reset the pods manually. After that, reinitialize the system from core control. But that system won't come online until you reset both pods. Keep an eye out. They're mobilizing their real forces, and they know exactly where you are.
Great. Can't wait to meet them. Well, they're not here. Oh yeah, this area is now safe to walk through. Don't even need the radiation armor. Very nice. Yeah, now we have 32 of them. I should probably just get maintenance 1 so I know how it works. Or not maintenance, modify.
Sorry.
It's just 10. From what I've heard, you get something like 700 or something points in the game. Cyber modules. Which seems like a lot.
Your flesh will welcome us.
Aha! 20, anti-radiation 11, side, okay. Let's go to the part of the game that confuses me. Because it feels like a maze. When I did it... what was it, 2 days ago? Floor 3. Like, it's so confusing to me. Yeah.
Hi there.
Indicator.
Please make your selection.
It's got useless stuff like cigarettes. If I hack this, I wonder if that becomes something better. Oh, this is a hard hack. I want to try it just so I can see if it becomes something better, but I'm not gonna get through this. I'll try 2 more times, and if I don't get it, we're just ignoring it. Okay, screw it. Hi. Ow! Bastard. He attacked faster than I thought he would. Huh? Green stuff. Everyone loves green stuff. This game, it's a very old game, and every single moment I get into a dark room, I'm like, ah, I wish I had a flashlight. Very dark. But again, not having one very much adds to the immersion. Unless I'm an idiot and there's been a flashlight this entire time. Yeah, here's a laser rapier. I really enjoyed this weapon. And the little I got to use it. But I have to get agility 3 and energy 4. And what I'm wondering is, will that be worth it to me? It was much better than the wrench, I noticed, because it let me kill some enemies that previously took 2 or 3 hits in a single hit. But I don't know.
They hit us 6 hours ago. Malone, the OSA spook, tried to take one of those things out with a pyrokinesis attack, but didn't even break stride. Then it unloaded both barrels into his stomach. Valzone said there's a weapons cache in one of the engine nacelles. Maybe I can find him and the others there.
Like 5 seconds. Aw, oh, come on. I waited a really long time.
Potential threat detected.
Ah, I still haven't learned the exact timing of when the camera resets.
Security alert terminated.
Where are you? Someone must have spawned. Ready? Who knows? Okay. Above the engines? Because I know you can get into them. Anything on top of them?
I've been contacted by some kind of artificial intelligence that wants to help me reclaim control of the Von Braun from whomever or whatever is now in charge. I don't know where it came from, but I must confess, I'm happy it is here.
Ow! Bastard! You're just trying to put you out of your misery. Alright, so here's an assault rifle, but it's awful. Broken and everything. But nope. I'm trying to drop it and check the other thing. Shotgun. This unresearched object. It took me forever to research it, and it ended up being like a psi booster or something, which I assume is probably really good if you're playing psi character, but it's gonna be useless to me. Should I even research this? Like, I know what it is already because of a previous playthrough, and it's gonna be useless to me because I use psi. That big glowy green light looks healthy to stand next to. Yeah, that was my thought first time I went in there. It's like, am I not gonna get radiated?
Items dropped.
Item drop. Oh, because there was no spot for the pistol. Oh, ammo. I wonder if the hazard suit's gonna be any useful in any further part in the game. I'm assuming yes. I'll have to clear out my inventory so that, because it takes up so much space. 4 slots. I need to get more strength. Alright, let's start up this thingy. You know, that sound's probably supposed to mean like, ah yes, it's starting. To me, that sound means the engine has been freaking, the engine is cursed. Don't get close to it, it'll send you to the 9th circle of hell. Ow! Stop doing a fast attack. It really hurts. Plonked me in the head with a pipe. Another damn camera. Hi there. Fucking guy. Yeah, well, he likes it. You like it. Nice. Got more ammo than I used. Okay, no cameras. Oh, did your head get cut off by the door? Damn. Stop. I forgot to check inside the thing. Get off. It's looking pretty empty. I think I'll walk around down here to make sure. Or okay, nothing down here. Alright. Let us boot it up. Oh yeah. For control. Draw a small beaker, because I remember there was worms on the floor.
You do not hide forever.
I didn't even need to hide. Nothing out here. Nothing on top of the... what I assume to be the powered... I mean, it is the power thing, but... what I assume to be the actual main thing that does all the work. Probably don't want to touch it. There is a keypad here, but... yeah, I can't hack it. Let's try the most obvious. 1 1 1 1 1. Nope. 1 1 1 1 2. Nope. 1 1 no. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 3. 1 1 1 1 4. No. Gonna be here for years. Ah. Boop.
Good work. The engine core is now back online. Now get to the elevator and come see me on deck 4. While you are doing that, I've discovered the presence of some analyte artifacts on board the ship. I think you may be able to use them to your advantage. I've uploaded the information to the ship's weapons upgrade units. They'll be able to convey the information to your cybernetic rig. What are you waiting for? Get to the elevator now.
Oh, that's really nice. It's actually animated in the item as well. I wish I could make it stop rotating, but yeah, they're actually moving in there. These disgusting things can be used as ammunition by exotic analyte-based weaponry. Okay. I'll walk on that. Already experimented with walking on them before.
I don't don't know where we'd be without Delacroix. This whole ship is falling apart. She's the only one who knows what from what. I saw her arguing with that creep Anatoly Koreskin, or whatever his name is, and she was giving it to him, but good. But that freak job stares her straight in the eye and starts babbling about how she doesn't know the pleasure of the joyful unity or some such. Mamma mia, the clowns are running the circus.
Hey, welcome back. Fish's rug? No. Smash his computer. Or her computer. Whoever was in that office. Probably that woman just were talking. Okay, well. Go back down, because I don't think I have a password for that. If I ever get one, I'll have to come back. Unless I have one, but I doubt it. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to deck 4 to meet Dr. Polito.
Chemical needed.
Drinking the engineer's secret stash of alcohol, have you no shame, sir? No! Because they're probably dead. Oh. Ah, damn it, I just... Okay, well, that's fine. I just ate the thing. Apparently I needed a chemical for this, but I just ate the... gland. Power's on. Oh, they actually let me take that path back? I'm not gonna. This is a much faster way. Let me take the regular path. That's interesting.
What happened to me? We work in our new flesh.
Oh, really? Can't shoot your legs?
Harmony.
Not ya. %. Ah, easy. See? See. Psi boost. Assuming that'd be really good if I was using Psi stuff. Uses the psionic ability by 1, burning up 1% of its charge every 10 seconds. Yeah, okay, yeah. That'd be great if I was a Psi user. There we go. Actually, I never figured out how a person actually uses the annelid healing organ. I guess eating makes as much sense as anything. Well, from what we read of it, it said something like it replaces... Let's see. No, that was a monkey brain. Eh. I'm going to the wrong ones now. Healing gland. Yeah, so it secretes a mix of hormones and enzymes and a dividing layer of cells that seek out tissue damage. I'm assuming you just rub it on yourself. Like, you got a flesh wound? Just stick it in there. It's never too late to join the Psi Club. We'll see. If I get Psi this playthrough, it'll be like very low level of Psi just to complement my current play style. I'm not gonna go like full ninja mage. Jab it into a bullet hole. Yeah, that's what I thought when I read that. Oh, ow! Forgot about second shotgun, man. Ow! Come around the corner. I'm gonna give you a whacking. That's right. Don't mess with a man and his wrench. Three. Weird kind of storage crate. You can't open these, can you? More of these.
Hurry.
just run straight at me in a line. Ah, there you are. Very creepy enemy. Cyborg midwife. Ugh. There's probably tons more creepy enemies I haven't met yet. The newest enemy to me was the spiders. And that's the newest enemy I met in my first attempt at a playthrough. I met the spiders, and they would never hit me because I just shot them before they got close. But I'm assuming it would have been nasty. Shotguns have a serious range in this game. It's realistic, but doesn't follow the fake gaming conventions. Well, I am using slugs right now. I'm assuming if I use the pellets, it wouldn't have done as much at that range. But yeah. Alright. Now we're back here. Heading the elevator. Right down here. Now, I need iridium. Well, let's suspend there real quick. Can I just, like, check what it needs to research? No. Damn it. Because it needs iridium, but I think it needs something else as well. We'll research it. Whatever. Where's the logs? Med-Sci. Let's check Med-Sci first. Iridium. Yeah, Med-Sci. Let's go. Alright. Oh, there it is. Oh. Alright, so I was gonna need NA. Yeah, fire. Okay, no NA in air. And no NA there. Okay. Floor 3. So I'm not gonna be able to research this until we get to the 3rd floor anyways. Okay. Let's see if we can spend some of our 46 cyber modules. There we are. Psi. I have to think about Psi. Gotta really think about it. Sarin Chlor helmet.
Power drained.
Oh, we're running out of power for the strength module. We'll go juice up before we go to floor 3. So that's the thing. We could go for energy weapons because I really like the laser rapier. But if I do, I have to get 4 levels of energy. And I think 2 levels of agility? Just for this laser rapier. Which is, admittedly, awesome. It's awesome. Could also get a point and modify, just to see what I can do. Do you like some general non-spoiler advice about Psi? If it's non-spoiler, sure. Sure, be my guest. While I try to figure out what I want to do with my 48 points. 46 points. You know what? Before I do that, this is one of the best places to level up, it feels, because it's got all the stations. I should just make this a storage place. Start dropping stuff into a corner here that I don't want to carry with me. What's the I'll put the Epstein device here for now. Oh, Okay, it's gonna be in that little window. Gotta remember that. Eye boost. Worm clusters. Probably useful at some point, but not right now. I was just gonna see if touching them or stepping on them. Okay, good. Not gonna give me toxin. Full batteries. Do you want to get signed, take a close examination of what actual skills you want and plan on using? Unlocking a tier has an overhead, so don't want to just get everything because. Also, you play like me, hoarding cyber modules. I mean, I want to figure out exactly what I want to use, right? Medical kits, probably going to be useful. Portable batteries. I've got nothing to use them on right now except for the implants. Put them here for now. Surgical unit activation key. Could be useful. The game player, we'll put it here for now. Probably not smart to float too many cyber modules. True. Alright, well, let's take your advice. Let's take a look at Psi. So first of all, we gotta remember, I gotta get myself a Psi thing to even use Psi powers. I believe I left one laying around here somewhere. Yeah, right here on this guy. We'll pick it up now in case his body despawns. We can get our futuristic Bluetooth player. It comes with a 3.5mm headphone jack. You plug it straight into your freaking hand. Well, your arm. Because, you know, that's smart. Alright, so it's gonna cost us 10 if you even want to do Psi. And I don't think the shield is going to be any good. If I remember correctly, everything else costs 3. Pull an object towards you. That could be good, because I've seen a lot of objects that I can't get to. Weapon kickback seems useless, because all the weapons that I've used that use kickback, that have kickback, hasn't been a lot at all. Side tiers are disconnected. That I know. That I know. Assuming this one's gonna cost like 20 points. Agility by 2. That seems really good. You can unlock it in tier directly. Oh yes, I guess I could start at tier 2 if I felt like it. Well, let's take a look at tier by tier. I'm assuming tier 5 is the most expensive and also overpowered. Proximity mine. 60% of all damage. Yeah, that's gonna be the overpowered stuff. That's probably way too expensive. Agility by 2, yeah, it could be useful. Cybernetic Affinity by 2 could be very good when hacking. Very good.
Chemical needed.
Yeah, now we need natrium fluoride. Well, just natrium. The projectile. Higher psi increases damage. So here's these things scale with most of the things scale with psi, it seems. However, these things are quite powerful on their own without much psi points. This ability does damage based on psi points, meaning it would only be useful if I focused hard on psi. So I should probably ignore the damaging spells. That seems useless. Ranged weapons will not degrade and cannot break. It seems really easy to maintain your gear. Increases hand-to-hand damage by a factor equal to psi. Equal by a factor equal? Huh? Okay, increases melee damage by a factor equal to psi. Okay. What does that mean? Does that mean, like, if I had 2 psi points, it would double, and then triple, and quadruple? Because that seems really nice. More melee damage. I like meleeing. But that's an odd way of typing it out. Heals you from radiation. Don't need. We got a hazard suit. I'll just grab that. Regenerate lost hit points 2 per psi. So that's not an in combat. It's gonna be out of combat. Also, I've not had too much trouble with medical hypos. I actually don't know exactly what it means. I do remember doing substantial damage when I used that skill, though. If you're good with regular weapons, the psi combat is really not good enough to take into consideration. Yeah. Strength by 2. Could be good. Psi, increase your psionic ability by 2. Psi costs are doubled. Nah. Probably good if you actually cast. Damages all creatures within a certain radius. Damage skill. Use some nanites to duplicate one ammo clip or hypo. Interesting. However, that would be a very specific build. You'd need to be like a gun mage. Like, you use a gun, but you also use spells, and you just keep making more ammo. Recharges a single item or weapon by 20 per maximum point of... Okay, so energy stuff. Energy-based sources. Shields from toxin. Got a bunch of toxin hypos, and there were only like 35 a pop in the store. The location of all nearby creatures. Useless. They'll show themselves to me by showing up and trying to eat my face off. Projectile. Causes a non-robotic target to become docile and stand still. That'd be good. Now we're getting into like the territory of this is going to be too expensive to focus on playthrough probably. Makes you invisible. The location of useful items, useless. Memory can fix that. Mobilize any robotic target. Be good if we could go this high in this playthrough. Probably won't. Endurance by 2. Okay. Turn ammo and hypos into nanites. Okay. Hack psionically. That's very interesting. So that's how you hack in a psi playthrough. You just skip the hack skill and go for this. That's cool. There's your psi amp into a melee weapon. Okay. And then here's the stuff we're never getting. 5 hit points. Okay, so that's like an actual good heal then. This targets non-robotic creature of hit points and adds those hit points to your total. Oh, we're getting some Vampire the Masquerade Tremere stuff now. We got Bloodstrike. Sets teleport mark at your current position. When used again, teleports you to the marked location. Okay, so we have mark and recall from Morrowind. Cause a non-robotic target to become hostile to all non-human creatures. Okay. Frenzy. It's a wall in front of you. Okay. You know Vampire the Masquerade? Yeah! I streamed it. I streamed an entire playthrough last year. It's actually what got me affiliate on Twitch. There was a lot of viewers that showed up during the stream. We had a lot of fun. Ended up getting affiliate. Fun. Drops the psionic proximity mine. Does no damage to robotics and double damage to psionically sensitive creatures. I don't think I've ran in. Actually, technically I've ran into the monkeys. I guess they would be psionically sensitive creatures because they use psionics. And 6% combat damage. Okay. From reading through all of these, the ones that interest me are pull, agility, cybernetic affinity. And maybe adrenaline overproduction, because that seems really cool. Just blam! Now I do really good melee damage, because I've been enjoying melee. So let's go see what that would cost. Such a good game. Yeah, there's one problem with it, though. So I played through it with a plus patch. My first playthrough was Tremere. Do you know how amazing Tremere are? Do you know how godlike they become in Endgame? You just walk up to a group of enemies. It's like, alright, that enemy is gonna explode, and that enemy is also gonna explode. That enemy, when he explodes, will give me full blood and heal me, and that enemy, when he explodes, will kill everyone. You just walk into a room and make everyone explode from within. It's amazing. So let's see, if I wanted everything that I wanted here, it would cost me 10, 13, 16, 19. And 25. I'm really bad at math, but I could get everything I wanted right now, I believe. I want to understand what this means by a factor equal to psi. I don't quite get that. Thing about VTM is each clan plays so differently. The game is so few differences between them, but just to change 3 skills changes a ton. Yeah. Still, I have a hard time playing through it again because how fun Tremere was. You're taking a plunge at the side then? I think I might do a little bit of psi. I think right now I'm going to take this for 10, 13, 16, 19. So just 19 points right here. And maybe... We're not gonna go full psi, we're gonna get a little bit of psi. Maybe 1 point here, just so I have a little bit more psi to work with. Let's do that. Boom, 1 point in there. What was it? I'll turn around now. Boom. Boom, boom. Play a Malkavian run through, it's the best one, although you can't play it through on the first pass. Yeah. I've heard Malkavians are great. And I've heard they're absolutely overpowered because of the stealth. I started one, but I didn't get out of Santa Monica with it, because I'd played too much of the game and got bored of it for a little bit. It's been long enough now that I'll probably sit down and play another run-through soon. I don't remember more, but I would also assume that Psi 2 equals double damage, Psi 3 triple damage. Okay. Recommend running through it all. Recommend running through it at least until you have a conversation with Nines. You'll know by then if you want to finish it or not. It's only a few hours. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit down and play it again soon. I really like that game. Like it's so good. The only problem that game has, the animations are really bad, and you kind of become a god by the end. Like my vampire, I couldn't die at the end. I could stand in front of an enemy and let them shoot me. And I had a 70% chance to avoid damage. And I had 80% damage reduction. Meaning, I either don't take damage at all, or I take very little. I was just standing in a room, 10 guys were shooting at me, and every now and then it'd tickle slightly. And with a single spell, I'd blow them all up. It was... crazy. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do now. I have some side points. I've got some psi high pops. I'm gonna try casting some of these abilities. I already know how psi pull works. So let's see. So the agility, it says 2 minutes of duration plus 1 per psi.
Agility activated.
Okay, so plus 1 per psi. Is that plus 1 per how much I used, or plus 1 per amount of psi I actually have? And does it take in effect the original one? Is it 4 minutes or is it 3 minutes? I don't know. We'll find out. Cybernetic affinity by 2. 2 minutes plus 1. I only activate that when we're hacking, probably. Okay. And we'll come back later and get the melee one at some point. Let's get, because I know I'm gonna want like the assault rifle and stuff later. Maybe we'll get a point in standard. Drop off the laser rapier for now. Hey Viper, what's going on the stream? We have 9 now. I'm gonna hold on to these 9 for now. Let's get further in the game. We've been standing here talking, figuring out what we want to do. Let's actually proceed. Drop off the laser rapier because I won't have any use. Time. Oh, I was afraid it was gonna fall through the floor. I'm gonna put it over there. It's a good flashlight. Nothing much. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've been streaming this for about 3 hours. You love this game? It's my first-ish playthrough. I've played until a certain point. We're almost there, actually. I've almost caught up, and we're almost blind again. Maybe I should pick up the Psi booster now. Boost implant. Oh, here's a question. Some of you will understand what I mean immediately, some of you won't. These buffs in Psi get extra duration per Psi. Do they snapshot? And what I mean by that, if I put in the Psi booster, my Psi goes up. If I now cast agility, it will have an extra minute added to it. If I then remove it, will that minute still be there or go away immediately? That's the question. Because if it snapshots, we can abuse this Psi booster so much by just putting it in, casting, and then immediately taking it off. I guess that's something I'll have to figure out. I'll get a timer and let's go replenish our energy because we're almost out. Just down here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it triggers based on when you cast. Okay, we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna wait for agility to run out, and then I'm gonna get my phone and I'm gonna start a timer. We're gonna see how long agility lasts while we're playing. And then we're gonna use the Psi implant, put it in, cast it, take it off, and see if it lasts for the same time or an extra minute. Oh yeah, I don't have to actually close it. Let's try to go to floor 4. They announced yesterday. There we go. They announced yesterday that the System Shock remake was out on hiatus. Rest in peace. Hopefully, they start working on it soon again. That seems really fun. I haven't played the first one. The second one here that we're playing right now is new enough to the point that I feel it's very playable, but the first game is very old at this point. Let's go to floor 4. Oh no, shaft accessible. I really want to play the remake. I hope that...
Damn, something's blocking the shaft, and the elevator can't reach deck 4. I'm attempting to determine... I'm detecting massive quantities of some kind of biomaterial that's plugging up the elevator shaft.
Damn.
The environment on this level has been altered to be some kind of breeding chamber for the xenomorphs. It shouldn't prove dangerous unless you plan to stay for more than a few hours. But in order to clear the shaft, you're going to have to remove the biomaterial. I'm accessing the primary data loop. Let's see what we can find out there.
You're spreading Zerg creep everywhere. You're gonna Zergling rush me at 3 minutes. A bitch.
Dick, I know you won't get this until after we return, but I've had to express how incredible I feel. We've finally done it, made contact, and Muldoon and I have been selected to be involved in the initial work. Anatoli's one condition is that I tell no one aboard the ship. The creatures are remarkable. They're so helpless, I feel somehow compelled to protect them. It's a miraculous discovery.
Alright. Oh yeah, we need to find another repair kit soon because our pistol is getting... Well, it's not getting low at all. It's fine. It's 6. But, still. Alright, we're gonna start testing out. Where's my phone? I'm gonna get timer. Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna set the timer for a single minute. And we're gonna see, actually no, I already know that timer sounds when it runs out. So according to the game, this ability will last 2 minutes base plus 1 per Psi, meaning It should last 4 minutes. We are gonna cast it. It should last for 4 minutes. And timer started. Here we go. It should run out very, very shortly after.
Potential threat detected. Potential severity detected. Terminated.
Oof. Okay, I didn't know if they could hit me while crouched. I only have 7 anti-armor shots left. I'm gonna have to use some standard shots. The other one is. This is what the CEO said. We're taking a break, but not ending the project. System shocks are going to be completed and all of our promises fulfilled. I hope so, because I really want to play the first one, and I'd love to play it in a, you know, nice new graphics. Hopefully, gameplay's still the same, like, you know, more modern controls, but, you know, same gameplay, because I hope they don't make it, like, super easy or something like that. That would be sad. Oh, that's a really good pistol. It's our old one. Our old one's not even modified. Oh, that's 8. Nice. For making a UE4 could be wrong. I have no idea on what engines and stuff they're using.
There. The young ones are all aboard. Captain Diego and I have sealed off Deck 3.
He and I are now of one mind.
Our bodies are changing too. Sometimes it hurts terribly. And sometimes it is
Marvelous. Something wonderful is happening
to me.
For what it's worth, when I played the demo, I thought it was prettier, but the original played better somehow, maybe because of lower expectations. I didn't play the demo, so I wouldn't know. Okay, OS upgrade. We've already gotten one OS upgrade. I got the more melee damage, because melee's really good. Enjoying it. Radiation and toxins seems kind of useless. 20% benefit from all hypos. 20%. See, these give us 10 HP. If we got that, it would give us 12. Doesn't seem that useful. However, I think it would be really good for the Psi ones. I think the Psi ones give like 20 Psi or something. 3 extra inventory slots. Meh. Movement speed. Range damage 15% more. That could be really good. One-time bonus of 20 cyber modules. From what I've heard in the base game, this is 8. However, one of the patches I installed upped it, apparently, because it was such a bad choice. They decided, like, screw it. We're gonna buff it. But it still seems rather Just 20 upgrade modules? 2 implants. That would be good. Be very good. Maximum hit points by 10. This apparently was also buffed. It was apparently 5? 10 now. Probably be more useful in a harder playthrough. +2 hacking skill if you're at least 1. Only to security computers. No. Overhand melee attack. Nope. Yep. 4 minutes. My phone rang as it turned off. Alright, we're gonna do the experiment very soon. Overhead attack, probably good. But I don't want to just only do melee. I think just this melee boost will be fine. Healing kits from destroyed robots. Replicator cost less. I haven't bought anything yet, so maybe later. Psi burnout no longer damages me. Shouldn't get Psi burnout because I should just be careful. Wipe modifications. Haven't touched that. And auto map shows every map. No. We're gonna get 2 implants. Because then I could have my strength And I could have, like, either psi or speed. Hi! I heard a door open. This reminds me of one of the skills in Fallout 3 where you literally needed to use a debugger to detect an improvement by picking the mod. Don't remember anything like that in Fallout 3, at least not what I can remember. I think I'm gonna take 2 implants, because that's really good. Oop. Let's get... Well, here's what we're gonna try now. I'm gonna get my phone, we're gonna get ready to try this again. So it was 4 minutes it lasted for. We're gonna see if it snapshots. Doing some good old testing with old games. I'm gonna set the timer for 4 minutes again. But this time, theoretically, it should last for 5 minutes.
Agility activated.
If it snapshots, it will now last for 5 minutes. If it doesn't snapshot, it will end at 4. Here we go. Now we're faster. Very fast, actually, because we just got the speed booster in and +2 agility. One of the perks of Fallout 3 made it so VATS meter recovers faster barely. Oh, really? I didn't use VATS much. I just installed a mod that added iron sights. And I played it that way. Okay. So my rule with these eggs are...
Life grows within the womb of these walls. Life that has never seen the surface of the earth.
Did you remember about overcharging high? I didn't. Crap. We need to reset the test. You're right. I'll have to wait for this to run out now. So when I was reading up about the game, like some minor tips, what I read was always loot the eggs. Because of something. Now my other rule, which I figured out just by playing, is get like to this range. If it doesn't pop out a larva, shoot it, or else you'll get toxic. Just modify expected results. I guess, yeah. Oh yeah, here's the sun. Let's suspend and research this one right now. Because we can't research the other one right now anyways. I'm gonna reset it anyways. Because I already stopped the timer because I'm an idiot. You can refresh your skills anytime resets to 0. I just kind of wanted it to run out so it's just fully fresh. I don't have any things to put them in. Is there any reason to destroy these afterwards? I got the brain thing. Is there any reason to destroy them now? I'll destroy this one, but I just dropped another brain thing. I'm just gonna leave that one there for now. See a thingy.
It's becoming clear that the worms are some kind of communal entity. Well, I'm not sure whether airborne toxin A will directly kill any ambulatory specimens. It should impact their communal mass and remove the residue I've observed growing on the walls and the lift shaft. But perhaps there is a more potent formula to be synthesized.
I picked up alcohol, but I realized we're using psi now. I should stop drinking alcohol. These are modules. This is the part of the game where I get confused. This map I still haven't learned. Probably because it's the most recent area I went through when I played, but this area is super confusing to me.
Killing the children won't be easy, but I think I'm actually onto something. The biochemistry of these worms, which I call the annelids, treats inverted proteins as toxins. With help help of the replicator in the biological survey lab, I've managed to isolate some inverted proteins in a number of vials. However, the mix with the base compound is still off, so I need to do some more research. Once I do that, and mix the toxin into the 4 environmental regulators, well, things can only get better.
Alright. Lab assistant implant. Search. There we go.
Okay, stop where you are. There's a vial of an experimental material called Toxin A. It was developed by the PSI staff to reduce the growth of the aliens, but I can't find any data on how you should use it. You should be able to research the toxin. I'm uploading you enough cyber modules to acquire the research skill if you don't have it.
17. Thank you, Polito. Thank you. We've got a lot now. I could just get one to modify and figure out how that system works. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, I've got one modify. Let's figure out how it works. Pistol.
Agility deactivated.
Okay. We just lost agility. We're gonna reset the test now. First test, overcharge it, but not burn out. Assume 5 minutes, setting my timer to 4. If my thing runs out before agility runs out, then we'll know. Oh, timer started for 4 minutes. Should last for 5. If my theory is correct. Here we go. But who knows? We'll see. Yeah, modify it. Let's try it. Final difficulty 35. Okay, doesn't seem that hard. Increase clip size, and I believe it also increased damage because we read about it. Try it out. I'm done. Better pistol. Great. Slight more damage on magazine. What will it say if we try to do it again? Modify 3 required. By the shotgun. 45%. 20 cost. Damn. Let's try it again. Boom. Done. An upgrade. What did that do? Map. Both modifications to shotgun increase damage. The first also reduces reload time. Yeah! Nice. I think those 10 points were worth it. I think so. That was pretty fast. Good. That's good. Yeah, let's save some points. Let's save some points. Researching this. Oh no, researching the brain thing, but I think we require something now. Yeah, now we need gallium. So we're gonna stop that researching that for now. We're gonna start researching this. This is what we need to research to continue on in the game. Oh, Dan, is that you?
Chemical needed.
Ah, yeah. Another one of these. Oh, yeah. There's one of the areas we can't get into yet. Left chips on the floor. Who's the biggest freak? Them for dropping chips on the floor, or me for eating them off of the floor? I thought that was the bomb from Counter-Strike for a second.
This is Xerxes. Why do you let the Metal Mother guide your actions? Why do you not join the glory of the Mass?
Metal Mother. Can't be talking about Polito. It's not made of metal. Stupid Xerxes.
I've received an e-message from Anatoly. He's not well. The corporate protocols specify I can remove the senior executive officer if he's found unfit for duty. But what about his ally, Captain Diego? He's got 120 goons on the Rickenbacker to back him up. I wonder if that fragmentary AI
Please
you
make your
discovered on
selection.
House 35 is connected to this.
Okay. Cameras. Toxin. It's one of those things in games. Hold on. I mean, hey, free chips. It's not like the bag was open, right? I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. There's one of the things in games. Whenever you find an item, like whenever you play a game and you find a med kit, or you find, like we just found, an antitoxin thing, you're like, oh, my 4-minute timer ran out. Agility's still going. It does snapshot. We do not have the side boost in. It should run for another minute. It snapshots, ladies and gentlemen. So we can abuse the side booster by just putting it in, casting, and taking it out. For the buffs. Amazing. Yeah, but what I was saying, every time in the game you find like a med kit, or like we just found the antitoxin, it's like, oh, so I'm gonna take damage. Or, oh, there's gonna be toxin. It just spoils it.
You can't understand my joy, Marie, and I won't try to make you. I feel like a new man. I have a purpose. More important than the mission. Even more important than Trioptimum. I will protect them. No matter what. I will protect them.
Scary sounding man. What if there's...
Agility deactivated.
Yeah, it just ran out now. So it does snapshot. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. This camera gave me some grief. How are you?
Where did it go?
Lady. Hold on.
Agility activated.
Ha! Well, the other half of the battle, I mean, I've seen lots of blue lasers. I don't think there's been any red lasers so far. Well, knowing is half the battle, shooting's the rest of it. Research object. Yeah, we need a thing to research this one now, so we'll suspend it. This requires nothing. We'll just research it. Land. Okay, that's gonna explode. Yeah, I get sort of close to them. If they pop out a larva, it's fine. If they don't pop out a larva, they're gonna give me toxin. And I blast them. Hi. I can't use this yet because we need to research. Yeah. Research this, but we don't have the ingredients. I know where they are, but gotta find our way there. Version 1 repair. I already had that apparently.
The specimens are dying, and we're powerless to help. They're highly toxic. Muldoon wouldn't leave them, and now he's dead. But this morning I had a revelation. I started work specifications for a radical series of cybernetic enhancements. If successful, I could make a body practically indestructible, yet the mind would remain human, nurturing. There's not a lot of time.
Where am I? I'm like here. Popping through here. Yeah, okay. That's broken. Unbreakable. That doesn't say unbreakable. Yeah, I knew it. Swift boost, another speed implant. I'll take it, but we'll probably just end up throwing it on the floor somewhere, because I think I only need 1 speed boost. I kind of like having 2 strength boosters, because I like having more inventory space. But speed boosters, kind of just for fun. Fast is fun. I wonder if I'm fast enough to hurt running into a wall. Nope. It occurs to me that toxic is quite an ambiguous and overly negative term. I mean, soap is toxic, and every time after one takes a bath, they leave behind toxic waste. It's one of those words that can mean quite a lot of things. I mean, soap is toxic, but it's not bad for us. I mean, I guess soap and too much. Like, if you got an entire truck filled with soap and just jumped in it, that'd probably be bad for your skin, but... I mean, that kind of goes with everything in life. Everything in moderation. Well, most things in moderation. Anytime I see a camera, I'm just like, you are the bane of my existence. I will shoot you. Ah, we're back here. I didn't really need a clip size increase on the pistol, but the damage is nice. How's the research on this going? Nice, almost done. We got a repair tool. Ah. A shotgun's 6. Pistol's 8. Fix up that shotgun. Oh, 9. I have a lot of shotgun shells left. 53 regular, 28 anti-personnel. I haven't even really needed to use the anti-personnel yet.
This is Xerxes. Please report any electrical anomalies to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
And there's another one. For me, the ancillary benefits of mods are nice, but not that big a deal. I'm usually more interested in just the damage improvements. Yeah! Yeah, although I like the shotgun reload speed. It has a lot of ammo in it, but still, it's nice to reload faster. You! Bane of my existence.
Agility deactivated.
There goes my agility. No! Ooh. Can't kill something in 12 rounds, you got some bigger problems to deal with. Yeah. True. Ability.
Agility activated.
There's another side boost. I don't think I'll need to. Search complete, huh? You've learned how to best target the cyborg midwife for maximal damage. All damage dealt to midwives will increase by 25%, resistant to incendiary and anti-personnel weapons, but vulnerable to armor piercing. DNA sequence confirms the subject was originally human female, cybernetically modified. An auxiliary CPU to the base of the spine serves as a controller, overriding most signals sent by the subject's natural brain. Both speed and musculature have been mechanically enhanced, and the cybernetic apparatus also serves as physical shielding for other soft tissue. Due to the half-mechanical nature of this creature, incendiary and anti-personnel weapons will be fairly ineffective, but armor-piercing rounds should be quite effective. Yeah. There yet? Hi.
We do
Oh, he had a lot of ammo. He had 13 regular rounds. 13 slugs. I'm just rolling in shotgun ammo now. I should just use this thing more now. Excuse me, don't scream in my ears.
I'll clear out your
Come on.
I have your wish.
Ow. Surprise! I can probably throw those away now. Oh, that sound it made. Ew. Gross. Alright, here's another of the vials. 2 out of 4. Spoiler alert, we need 4 of them. I thought I saw a monkey down there.
I'm changing. My head is full of wonderful ideas and experiments. They have so many miracles to share, so much knowledge to give. They told me how to make this implant. They said it would make a better me of me. I wish I had more time so I could give it to them.
That's the elevator again. Alright, we need to pop through this now, I believe. Hello. Gonna use some of my shotgun shells. I've got like 60 of them now. Like 56 plus 12. Jesus. You got so much. Hello. I really like the audio in this game. Like the robots glitching out with their voices and all that sounds really good. Over here. Oh yeah, here's where there's a really good grenade launcher, but it requires heavy weapons, which we don't have.
Access needed.
Let's go again. To Monkey Avenue. Let's go to Monkey Avenue soon. Let's do the bottom floor here first. Alright, welcome to your average alien movie. Get off the ladder. Got a lot of anti-personnel ammo, and I'm assuming that will do extra damage to these eggs. Yeah. Oh, it just jumped. Stuck on the ladder. Oh crap, I was using triple blast. Ah, oh, I'm an idiot. I've heard you should never use triple blast because apparently it uses 3 ammo for double damage, which is a waste. That was my fault.
Agility deactivated.
That was my fault. Okay. Ah, damn it. I got too close. Just get closer, and if we get... Okay. No, that one's gonna explode. Ice pick. And that one's gonna explode. A larva. Ah, I'm an idiot.
And your suffering will end.
I'm bad at the range. Hello, little hacker. Gotta love the voice. +1 modification. Bullets. Audio logs.
I've chosen Nurse Blue as the new mother to our children. She is sweet and kind, healthy and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is to care for the young. Ave Maria. If she only knew what the future held. She shared the joys of the many.
Here we go. Thingy. Now I know the thingy is right there. Else there? No. I've still got to find the chemical storage and research. Oh shit! Hold on. There's a Shodan. I didn't know there was a Shodan emote. Is that showing up on the actual? Is that showing up on the stream as version of the chat, or only the chat? Because that's showing up on screen. Push back the slugs. We'll have to come back down here when we've got the chemicals. Still need to find. Remember where I am. I'm here. 1. I remember where the chemicals are. I think I need to go back. I just remembered where the chemicals are. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I have to go through Monkey Avenue. Okay. I've got some anti-personnel bullets. Let's see if they one-shot a monkey. Ha! Yes! Okay. Ha! Bam! Alright. Enjoy your dinner. See you later. Yeah! Everybody loves Monkey Avenue. Whole boatload of monkeys.
Mark, what's going on? I thought it was weird when you asked me to send up 16 of my female staffers, but what have you done with them? I'm short-handed up here. Also, have you heard from Watts, Sanger, or Polito? It's like everyone's gone on vacation and didn't bother to tell me.
Oh yeah. From that last message I noticed the showdown does show up on my stream. That's nice. There they are. I knew there was cyber modules down here somewhere. That's why I was just looking at the floor. How many do we have now? 31. I need to go spend them. Let's try a Psyhawk bow. Hold on, let's first cast. Actually, agility only costs 1. That's cheap. That's super cheap. Well, that's a good ability. High camera. Extra B access card. A and B. Nice. Gaudy broken shot. Ah, no, I haven't done it. Plant. The room. See no items in it. Okay.
Don't do it to me. Please don't. I won't tell. I won't. Choose somebody else. I don't want to change, please.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Soon you'll be the mother of them all.
That's messed up. Okay, here's another laser rapier. We already have one. Put it in our little storage area. I don't think we need 2. I heard a door open. Monkey, 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 monkey. Ooh, nice dodge. Not nice enough. Work on it. There it is. There's chemical storage. Nope. Nothing in the pool. The toxin hypo. I need that because I stupidly walked into toxin earlier. Like a. Hi. Oh. You hit me in the head.
I found these schematics on Dr. Miller's desk. They're plans for the kind of cyber modification that's been illegal for 40 years. It's not like him. I was going to talk to him about it, and then I noticed the DNA sequence he spec'd for the prototype. It's mine.
I put in the lab assistant, because we were researching this. Now it needs antimony, SB, which we've got some. Gonna keep going.
Chemical needed.
Now it needs vanadium. Power modules, nice. See, a whole bunch of other chemicals I need, and I don't remember what they were. Oh, manifest log. There we go. Let's see how the research is going. Okay, that's pretty fast. Let's look around while it does its work. We'll come back if we need anything else. Find our way back here pretty easily. Ah, yes, I remember this.
Chemical needed.
Ah, it needs another. Okay, go back now, because otherwise we're just wasting time. SB. Yep. I'm gonna use a hypo. Health back. This is where I got the laser pistol, I remember. My other playthrough. We've almost caught up to where we're now fully blind, almost. Let's... Nah, I'll keep the slugs.
Babies must sleep. Babies must rest.
He does not waken them. Leave this place now, or we will wound you.
Oh, the laser pistol.